Hey guys, welcome to Foundflix, and today's ending explain is going to be The Return to Freddy's. So, The Return to Freddy's, a series I talked about in my FNAF Nostalgia Iceberg video, which you should go watch. But we're going in depth about the lore. So back in 1942 in Japan, there was a facility called the Gilbert Facility. So, what was the point of the Gilbert Facility? Well, drum roll please. Super cancer! Yes, the infamous trtf super cancer. Also, if there's super cancer, does that mean there's omega cancer? So, there was two solutions to this super cancer. A transferring machine alike to animatronic bodies, which, hold the phone. If you don't know, animatronics were, at the time, well, primitive as hell. Example, Electro, or his dog Sparko. So, unless these bodies were the same type as these, I find it unlikely. Also, there was gamer juice called, Radsla, which was basically juice that makes you go crazy, so gamer juice. So later, we meet our main villain Allison, which described in the story,
he wore a red trench coat, blue jeans, and a white fedora.
So Allison is a gang leader of a mafia. Okay, he's just Walter White. Like, he's literally just Walter White, but maybe a bit of Gus Fring too. So Allison was told to fuck off by the Gilbert facility, and you know what he did? He got his fucking mafia to go to Japan and do, well, mafia shit. To quote the book, pack your bags, we're going to Japan.
Pack your things. We're heading for Tokyo.
Sweet! We're going on vacation!
Well, all hell breaks loose, and Allison drinks the Radsla. By the way, the side effects are itchy throat, lightheaded, 90% immortality, what? And loss of sperm. Allison, disregarding the fact his nut juice will be gone, decided to drink it for immortality. And Allison decided to make a business known as Fazbear Inc. So, we meet Vincent and Gron. Vincent is the series William Afton, and Gron being the, secondary killer? I guess Tyler loved the two killers theory. So there was two methods if a bad employee did anything. First would be basically fucking slavery, and the other being a spring lock suit called the torture device, and apparently it's also worshipped by some as a god. What? I'd also like to mention that the torture device was never mentioned in the games, and is only relevant through the story and the canceled TRTF 5. So, yeah. So basically, Gron and Vincent are like, yo, Gron, this Allison guy, this is bad news. Let's fucking get rid of him. And Gron was like, yeah. So, they decided to trap Allison in the facility, and they think they killed him, since Allison is the main villain, and decides to take revenge by ramming his car into Gron's car, and not like enough damage was done, he got one of his henchmen to fucking kill Gron's wife. So basically, Gron goes nuts and probably kills kids. And boom, he sees his younger self, which, hold the phone, I gotta say, since Tyler doesn't understand storytelling, younger Gron is the blue kid with the fedora. But there's another kid in the story named BFP, who is Tyler's self-insert, and Lockjaw literally shares the same fucking design. Why even bother anymore? Anyways, Gron, being fucking crazy, gets in the golden Lockjaw suit and dies. Yeah, that's kind of boring. I'm gonna do the retcon death. So, Gron staring at his younger self in chains, and then he slips on a bar of soap, gets in the suit, and fucking dies. Yeah. Anyways, what happened to the Gilbert facility? Oh, well, you see Ally, who's not really important to the story but yet is there, got revived by becoming a rip-off Crash Bandicoot. He's also fucking Tyler's fucking persona, and becoming a murder robot. And then shit happens, and then the fucking Gilbert facility shuts down. It's not really explained that well. So then TRTF2 happens. And then TRTF1 happens. And oh yeah, I think FNAF 1 and 2 is canon because of Mike saying something like, oh no, not this shit again. Oh, and Vincent dies too? Yeah. So, TRTF3, which actually has lore. So basically, we meet three characters who I forgot their names, but I got replacements that are better. The Dover Boys. So basically, the Dover Boys decided that they wanted to make their own Freddy Fast Fuck pizza place. And so they did. So, after the game, the place gets shut down due to Lockjaw fucking killing kids. Yeah, it's dumb. Now we get to TRTF4. The Dover Boys and another character who I'll name, Markiplier, decided to make another restaurant. Because, I don't know, TRTF4 happens and one of the Dover boys dies because of Golden Lockjaw. So we move to Carson, who after going to a strip club pizzeria, yes, that's real. So Carson finds Allison and his criminal mafia, and Carson, being the only smart character in this universe, gets a whole police squad, and the police squad fucking shoots up the place and kills Allison and his gang. Allison, after everything, got what he deserved. His baby blue. So that was the Return of Freddy's. A confusing mess, but hey, I love it for that reason. Catch me next time when I'll talk about Five Nights at Hero Factory. I'm just kidding. That game doesn't exist. Anyways, this is Ralph Hot Wheels ending this fine broadcast.
Guess I got what I deserve. Kept you waiting there too long, my love. All that time without a word. Didn't know you'd think that I'd forget, or I'd regret the special love I have for you, my baby blue.